Citizens Coalition for Change (CCC) leader Nelson Chamisa yesterday declared his new political outfit was unstoppable and assured supporters that he was putting in place measures to stop electoral theft. Chamisa said the newly branded party had secured a plan to protect the people's vote, copying from Zambia where there was so much active civic participation until Edgar Lungu conceded defeat. Lungu had earlier claimed the polls were rigged, but Zambians, who had camped on the streets sensing victory for Hakainde Hichilema, then opposition leader and now president, were already celebrating. Lungu had also deployed the military, but he eventually conceded defeat after statistics were produced and broadcast showing that Hichilema had won the majority vote with a landslide. "Yes, we have a plan in place. We are unstoppable. The future looks very bright and looks good. It's a good morning effect. The sun is about to rise, and nobody can stop the sun from rising, but only God. You can't stop a sunrise, you may not be happy, but the sun is rising, and the sun will shine in this great country," Chamisa told The Standard last night. On Friday, Chamisa and his deputy, Tendai Biti, said the recently formed CCC would not be cheated and revealed that proactive measures were in place to prevent anyone from stealing the 2023 elections. "We won the elections in 2018 and we will win the elections again in 2023. The only difference is that when we won the election in 2018 we could not secure our victory because of subjective and objective reasons, but we have since corrected those," Chamisa told the SABC in an interview on Friday. "Issues around what we need to do by ourselves and also the reforms that we still need to be implementing as a country, we are pushing for those." Chamisa filed a constitutional court application challenging the results in a bid to overturn Mnangagwa's 58% victory, but lost the case. Chief Justice Luke Malaba, who delivered the verdict, said Chamisa failed to provide primary evidence to invalidate the poll result. Chamisa, who dumped the MDC Alliance brand last week after continuously clashing with MDCT leader Douglas Munzora, said the CCC was fully aware of what it had to do to protect the 2023 vote. "But more fundamentally, we have always won elections as a people's movement. Mr. Mnangagwa is so scared of us, they have tried every trick in the book, but we have weathered the storm," he added. Critics have in the past accused Chamisa of making empty threats. In December 2019, he said his party was going to remove Mnangagwa from power in the first 5 months of the new year. Needless to say, that did not happen. Speaking on Twitter Spaces debate on Friday, corroborated Chamisa's declaration, saying it did not make sense to continue crying that elections were rigged without taking action to prevent vote fraud. Biti said it was for that reason that the party had come up with a plan to safeguard the people's vote, copying from Zambia's UPND. Chamisa formed the CCC on Monday after Munzora claimed all MDC symbols. 3 days after the CCC launch, Munzora received over $150 million from the government under the Political Parties Finances Act, in what critics say was meant to spite Chamisa and oil Munzora's campaign machinery for the upcoming by-elections. Munzora on Friday said his MDC alliance was now ready to cause an upset in next month's by-elections. "We received a report that our chances are bright in the by-elections, and we want to say to our detractors that elections are not won on social media or Twitter, on Facebook or WhatsApp. We are ready for the real battle, the battle for the hearts and minds of the people of Zimbabwe," Munzora told journalists at a press conference in Harare. Analyst and Director of Research and Advocacy at Ukuthala Trust, Brian Raftopoulos, said it was remarkable that Chamisa had survived government's onslaught with SAD casting a blind eye. "It's remarkable that they have still survived the continuous onslaught of the state," Because the state has really gone at them through the judiciary, through violence, through attack on their alliances, and of course they have had, to date, the support of the region's SADC, which has placed a question of sovereignty and liberation fellowship ahead of democratic demands. Rafta